There we go. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. It is fantastic to see all of these beautiful faces on 6th Avenue on such a beautiful day. My name is Brian Bai, and I am the Executive Director of the 6th Avenue Corridor Main Street Program. First of all, happy Juneteenth weekend. And today, happy Father's Day. Thank you so much to all the dads in the crowd. Let's give them a hand. Thank you for all that you are and all that you do in our community. While you're here, we definitely invite you to step inside the carriage house right over here. There is some air conditioning and restrooms. So after we're done with remarks, definitely feel free to hop in there. That'll be our new offices for the 6th Avenue corridor. And definitely invite you to stop on by anytime in the future as well. You may have noticed that we've been a little busy here on 6th Avenue the past few years, and so many different partners are here today and have been along for all of that for so many years. In the midst of planning and fundraising for the Streetscape project, so we've done a little street work recently. We've got a little wider sidewalks, more trees, got 140 new trees. We've got a bike lane, slowed traffic down. But in the midst of doing all of that, we surveyed the community many times and said, what do folks want to see on 6th Avenue in the future? Number one priority, spaces for more diverse small businesses. Small businesses here on 6th Avenue. Really focusing on 6th Avenue as a place for economic development, community-based economic development. Think about those properties, maybe vacant buildings that need to come down. Where are new opportunities for new projects, just like the one we're talking about here today? So that was a major priority in the community. And so when we had an opportunity to acquire this property, with the help of the City of Des Moines and Community Development Block Grants, we removed 2 deteriorated non-historic buildings, and then we really saw this as a place where small businesses could thrive and also have an integration of affordable housing. We convened an incredible, very committed, diverse group of community members who are our stakeholder review committee. We put out a request for proposals to see what ideas are out there. What vision do folks have for the property? And ultimately, after many hours of dedication, of carefully reviewing proposals, of visiting with development teams, the selection committee ultimately chose and recommended to move forward with Marcus Ashworth and his team. And I have the great honor of introducing Marcus to you this afternoon. He will tell you more about the project. It is definitely, you want to hear more about the details of the project, and he will then introduce all the additional speakers that we have for you this afternoon. So for those of you who don't know Marcus, Marcus is an artist, a producer, and already a successful entrepreneur. Over the years, I have had the opportunity to get to know him, and what I appreciate most about Marcus is his relentless belief in a vibrant future for 6th Avenue. Relentless belief. He shares a vision of a thriving 6th Avenue that is a great place to keep your business, to grow your business, to start a new business, a place where people want to live, and a place where people want to visit and spend their dollars in this community. A place where residents can walk to businesses and restaurants and spend their money in their own community. So just before handing it off to Marcus, I'm not going to cry, but I want to say thank you. Thank you to all the partners in the crowd today. Thank you to our board. Thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to our many area residents here in the group. Thank you to Marcus and his team, and so many people who are putting countless hours into the future of 6th Avenue. And ultimately, thank you, Marcus, for your creative vision, your partnership, and your relentless optimism. And here is Marcus.
That was cool, right? Yo, I'm so excited to be here. Before I get started, there's a list of people that we need to acknowledge and thank that made this project possible. Mayor County, Supervisor Angela County, KO, Connie Bozen, Carl Voss, Josh Mandelbaum, Isaiah Knox, 6th Avenue Corridor, Center at 6th Board, y'all wave, my Center at 6th Board, um, Nymaster Law Firm, Des Moines Partnership, the Directors Council, Evelyn K. Davis, Boyd Jones, Newman Munson, Christensen Development, for helping me through in a time when I didn't know about development, but being that backbone. And the food that's provided today by our entrepreneurs that we work with, John Boat Cuisine, Nadia LaBaker, and Something Sweet. Just a round of applause for everyone that's been a part of this project. You know, this is a project, when I started it, the only thing I wanted to do was have an impact. I saw that at the time, this was 3 or 4 years ago, it felt like there was myself, there was Purnell, there was only a couple of us running around in this space where we could actually have access to the things that we need to grow and thrive our communities. When I stumbled on this land and actually met Brianne and the 6th Ave corridor people, my vision immediately sprouted. I immediately saw that this could be the place for that impact. This could be the place for that powerful gathering. And I'm not gonna cry either. I'm trying to keep it together. But this is an important process beyond the fact of the real estate, beyond of the businesses coming in that'll be incubated here. It's access. It's the community being able to see this. Growing up, I didn't have any entrepreneurs that looked like me that I could look up to see. We're creating that here, and there's nothing like that in America. Like, you can't find what we're doing here anywhere else in America, and that's something that we should be proud of. We're building a debt-free incubation program for black businesses. That's massive. And it's important to tap yourselves on the back for that. The long-term impact this will have on our community isn't just, it's beyond me being able to sell y'all some liquor or beyond some coffee or hanging out on the patio that'll be here, which would be really cool. It's the generational impact. It's when grandchildren will be able to go to college because that business is owned. It's when home ownership sprouts because you increased your income from taking that side hustle and turning it into something real. It's the financial backbone that our community has always needed, and this is the first step. We're going to say a lot more today. I want to first introduce our first speaker, one of the first stakeholders, Honorable Mayor County.
Well, I know you didn't come here to listen to me speak for the next half hour, but I've got to tell you, Marcus, thank you for the work that you've done, and for everybody up and down 6th Avenue. What a transformation that has taken place over the last decade or two to this avenue, to these businesses, and with thoughts like Marcus has expressed to help some of those disadvantaged folks to see a future, have a future, start a business, think about a business, have a place to live, and a place to exist. And Des Moines is a great place to do that, and quite frankly, 6th Avenue is a good demonstration of the work that the community does together when we work together with outcomes that are positive for all. So Marcus, thank you for everything that you've done, and thank everybody else. Let's continue to work together, be together, play together, stay together, create together. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Mayor County. So next I want to introduce one of the other major stakeholders, a part of this project. One of the people, and I know I'm so long-winded, but Angela Conley was one of those voices and people that we were able to talk to originally that just immediately got it. And that goes a long way when you have something that's brand new. Without further ado, I want to introduce Angela Conley.
Well, Marcus is right. The day he came to visit me with Jake and Susan, I thought, oh, God, this kid's got something here. I'm just not sure exactly what it is. But once he brought up incubation, 6th Avenue, business, philanthropy, partnership, I knew that this was going to be something that was going to be totally awesome. Anytime you put great people together And what better place than 6th Avenue? So I was so excited, and I knew I was in immediately because there wasn't a better place to do it. And his heart and his soul was in this process and in this project. So, Marcus, I can't tell you how proud I am that you began to do this. And it wasn't without a lot of sweat and tears, let me tell you, because it was a long time coming. We had to get a lot of financing in the beginning, and it's not over yet. So, you know, we're still fundraising, and they still need some money. So they might be hitting any one of you up. I do want to say, first and foremost, so congratulations to Marcus. And we didn't think this day would ever come on a groundbreaking. It's amazing for the neighborhood. From 1945 to 1970, 6th Avenue has been a thriving community, but it's one that is still recovering from unintended impacts of urban development in our downtown core. This project is certainly going to help the vibrancy, the history back to life, and restore 6th Avenue. Marcus' vision of affordable housing, retail, and minority business incubation will help lift up this entire neighborhood as one of Des Moines' most ethnically diverse neighborhoods. Polk County has been proud to support multiple initiatives on 6th Avenue, and as mentioned before, Streetscape project has taken place over the last few years. The Center on 6th will add even more vibrancy and opportunity to this neighborhood. So once again, Marcus, again, congratulations and thank you for including us in this outstanding project. Thank you, Marcus.
All right, thank you for that. So we are gonna, in a minute, get to pictures and eating and watching the Sister S perform and all that. But before we do that, I just want to reiterate the importance of Center at 6th and the history behind this. Center Street, many of us don't know, was Des Moines' thriving black economic center. At a certain point, those businesses, those families, those people were displaced. This is named Center at 6th to revitalize and recapture that energy that was lost. We're bringing that energy back. We're growing it. And yeah, that deserves a round of applause. That deserves a round of applause, that we were able to reclaim the energy that was lost. Not a lot of communities can say they did that. And just reiterate the importance of community and reiterate the importance of us supporting each other. This is a group economic exercise. This is something that we have to continue to. Once the doors open, it's not done. That means that the work has begun. And so let's keep that in mind. And so I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I know we specifically put it as hot. I don't want to keep y'all's time. Y'all can go celebrate. But just specifically, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for being a part of this. If you know black businesses, black or brown businesses that need to come through this program, send me an email, text me. If you are thinking about starting a business and you're not sure, send me an email or text me. Whatever that case, we need to create more of that synergy that exists here in this corridor, and we need to spread it out. So thank you so much for coming out, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Okay, everyone look this way.
Looking at you.
Put your hands all nice on top of your shovel there. There you go. We're just having pose for a little bit. Oh, sorry. Susan and Jake at the back. Can you guys move off to the side? Yep.
Susan and Jake aren't in the photo.
Okay. Can the crowd help everyone count down here for our first official groundbreaking from 3, 2, 1.
If we could have Newman Munson, Boyd Jones team,
Yeah, do you just
board
want to tell
members
it? I can select everyone.
take another pic.